Okay, so it's been running a while now, and the compact tractor has reached a point where it can't actually go into the silo again um, without the blade touching the chaff, as you can see there, which means that it's not going to complete the full course, and it's not going to level out all of the chaff. So as you can see down here, we've got a massive pile of chaff now stacking up, and that will affect the transport tractor that's coming right now. I'm going to show you this right here. But it's a pretty good pile of chaff we have now. It's 500,000 litres of chaff, and you can see he's going to get stuck here now in not too long. So it doesn't really look good. So I'm going to stop him because we're going to set up a different course now. Oh shit, I can't catch him up. Come on, no, wait. Oh, Jesus, I got him. Alright, so I'm going to stop him. And we've got a pretty good pile of chaff here now. Seems about right. There's 500,000 litres in the bunker, or in the silo, so we should be good with that for a while. Yeah, so I want to set up a different course now. I want to set up a course for another silo, and this time we're going to pretend that the silo that we're going to fill up isn't a drive-through silo, so we're going to have to reverse into the silo to unload. Now, as you can see, we have just about half of the field done now, which is pretty good. Right, let's head back to the silos and set up a course for the different compact and filling up level. Okay, so the compact tractor is still struggling to get it all fixed, so we're just going to stop him and set up a different course. But as you can see here, 504,000 litres of silo or chaff in this one, and we're going to end up with a massive pile like this. It starts to build up at around 380,000 litres, and it's just going to screw it all up. So it's a little bit of a disadvantage of this mode, the filling up mode of the compact tractor. It can't actually level out all of the chaff, so you're going to end up with something looking like this, and that's not really a good thing. But we are going to blanket out the silo. Oh shit, I'm stuck. Damn it. My bad. We're going to blanket up the silo, and as you can tell, it's a pretty good pile now. It seems really well. There's a lot of chaff in here, and all of it was done with Courseplay, so that's really brilliant. Okay, so we're going to stop this tractor here now. So stop driving, and we're going to empty the course, or we're going to delete the course from the tractor so it doesn't know where to go, or it doesn't know to continue that course. And we're going to set up a new course in here in silo number 2. And still it's leveling and compacting mode that we want to be in. I'm just going to take that away. So we are in the right mode, which is this one here. But now we want to be in leveling and compacting mode instead of filling up. You see there's a lot of options. There's a couple of different options that turns up when we go into the leveling and compacting mode. Again, we want to automatically stop for all with running engine. And we still want to detect tractors in a range of 50 meters, just so we can detect the transport tractor coming in from over there, if the compact tractor is all the way down there. So that's quite important. Again, the least setting I've found to be working is 40 meters. The blade width, still 5 meters. Max speed while pushing, we set that to automatic. Blade height, we're going to set that to automatic as well. So here we have a little bit of an option here. Silo is being filled by reverse unloading or driving through. Now, I could go ahead and say driving through, and it would continue driving through as it did in silo number 1, the transport tractor that is. But In the leveling and compacting mode, this tractor will push the shaft down to one end and it would build up a pile at one end. So I can't actually drive through the silo. But the option is there, and I'm guessing that at some point they're going to fix it. So if you select driving through, it's going to level it out. But we're going to go for reverse unloading. Still, we're simulating that there is a wall down here and we can't actually drive through the silo. So let's set up a course for this. And again, we want to position ourselves sort of in the middle of the silo to each side, which seems about there. And we're going to start record the course. Again, we're just going to go for a simple course like this. There we go. We're going to set a waypoint here. So we're out of the way of the tractor reversing into the silo. And let's reverse back. Like so. Again, we want to start before the slope. There we go. Now this seems to be, or this should work. If we go ahead and drive the course, you're going to see him test out the course. Sorry. Oh, I made a mistake. Let's stop the driver. I set the stop point too close to the slope, so he wasn't actually... Oh shit, I'm stuck. He wasn't actually able to figure out the height of the blade. There we go. A good thing we tested it, we didn't save it. Alright, let's try that again. And there we go. We're going to start the recording from here. And go straight forward. And there we go, set the waypoint and reverse. And I'm gonna stop him there. Alright, there we go. I'm just double checking. Everything seems to be fine. 50 meters, 5 meters, automatic, reverse unloading. And there we go. Drive the course. That was a little bit better this time. Now he detected that the tractor is sitting out over there. So his beacons are on and he's going to reverse all the way through the silo. He's just going to check out the silo. And once he's done with that, he's going to go up to the waypoint over there. Again, we're going to set his speed up a little bit. The turn speed, we're going to set that to 15 kilometers an hour. And the same with the reversing speed, 15 kilometers an hour. That seems just about right. So he's going to go to the waypoint, stop here, and wait for the track to be clear. So this one is working, and we're going to save it as BGA compacting silo number 2. We are entering from the north, and it's reverse filling. Can we say that? Yeah, we can. Alright, so let's put that into the BGA container like that, and that is ready. Good. So now that we have that course set up, we want to set up a course for actually filling up this silo. So let's make a course with this tractor here. The course currently loaded for this tractor is the Field 18 transport to the BGA Silo 1 North drive-through. So let's clear that one out, because we were going to set up a new course here. Now this course is going to be pretty much similar to the one that we set up for Silo 1, except that we're not going to go through the silo, we're not going to drive through the silo, we're just going to whatchamacallit, we're just going to reverse into the silo. So let's set up a course for that. So let's start the course recording from here. And we want 3 waypoints in a relatively straight line before we start turning. Here we go. And we're going to stick to the side of the road so we can have several Courseplay courses running at once, and tractors can pass each other without bumping into each other. Okay, so we're gonna slow down. We are approaching an AI traffic road. Now in here, we need to set up a course, a reversing course, for this tractor to go to silo number 2. So you could record that. Actually, a lot of people say that you should record this without a trailer attached. I don't really mind. I find it to be just as easy with the trailer attached. So we're going to set a reverse point, which is right there. And now we need to reverse into the silo. The important thing here is to get the tractor as close to the middle of the silo. Just about there, that seems just about right. And again, there is a little bit of a trick here, because Courseplay will determine the last waypoint, or the last waypoint, to be just about in the center of the tractor, so it would seem suited just about the front windscreen here. So it uses the tractor as a reference point when you record the course. So when I set a waypoint here, oh, actually it sets it right there. Alright. But this waypoint here is where the trailer will go when you drive the course. But when you record the course, the waypoint will be determined by the tractor. That's why a lot of people recommend that you don't make these courses with the trailer attached. I don't really mind. As long as you keep in mind that the waypoint is determined by the tractor and not the trailer when you record it. But when you drive it, the trailer will recognize this waypoint and it won't go this far into the silo. It's just a good keep in mind. Okay, so we stop the reversing and we're going to go forward. So let's go a little bit forward here. There we go. And let's get back to the field. And we are approaching an AI traffic road. So let's slow down for that. And back to the field we go. And we're going to stop the course here. There we go. Okay. So again, we want to be in the combi mode, which is this one there, and we want to manually select the combine that we want to drive to, which is the RSM 1403, which is somewhere on this field. Right, it's over there. And we're ready to go with this course. So we're going to save this course as Field 18 Transport to BGA, silo number 2, and we are approaching the silo from the north, and it's reverse filling. So there we go. We're going to move it into the Field 18 folder. There we go. So now we have 2 transport courses in Field 18 folder. We have the Field 18 Transport to the BGA Silo 1. We're entering from the north and we're going to drive through. We have the Field 18 Transport to the BGA Silo 2, entering from the north, and it's reverse filling. So that should be ready to go. And we're going to reverse this tractor up a little bit. And there we go. We just want to get behind this waypoint here, or this waypoint there. And we can start from the nearest waypoint. And it will go up, oops, we'll go up to the stop sign and go over to the combine. And oops, let's set up the other tractor for that course as well. Field 18 Transport to BGA Silo 2 North reverse filling. And we are in the correct mode, and we have the correct harvester selected as well. So we're going to drive down to the stop point and let this guy drive the course as well. So what happens now when we set 2 tractor up is that the harvester won't have to wait as long for the tractor to drive next to it. And the fill-up, or the level and compacting tractor back at the BGA can easily keep up with this. Alright, so drive the course from the nearest waypoint, which is coming up here. And we're going to see now that he's going to stop. It says no combine in reach. And then he's going to wait until fill level is reached. The fill level is... where is it? Is here. Start at 50%. So when this tractor here reaches 50%, he's probably not going to do that the first time, but he should go behind that tractor. So when this tractor is full and drives off, he's ready to take over. It's probably not going to work right now because I've just set up, I've just put him on this course, but next time around he will do it. So that's how that works. Right, let's see what else can we do here. And we have this tractor waiting here. So what's going to happen now is quite interesting, really. Let's go back to this one here. It's at 55%. Oh, see, there he goes. Now he's going to position himself behind this tractor here. So when we're driving off with a full trailer, he's going to go next to this one here. And thus keeping this one busy and not having a lot of wait time. So these two tractors are driving the exact same course, and that can easily be done. And we're at 81%. Now it's going to be interesting to see if I've set up the course correct, that the tractors are not going to get stuck in traffic or drive into each other or anything like that. It's always a little bit of a gamble when you set up these courses, but if you take your time and make sure that you do it correct the first time, it should work out fine. Let's click that away so we can see what's going on. There we go, they just cleared each other, which was good. And he's heading back to the BGA. These tractors are getting quite filthy from this, but at least we can set it up so it's automatically. Or it's automated. Okay, so he's approaching the silo. He's gonna go up here to the turn point, or the reverse point. And Courseplay is absolutely brilliant at reversing with these trailers. Courseplay is brilliant at reversing with any trailers actually, so I'm not really too concerned about him having to make a turn here. See, he detects the tip trigger and he is going into the silo. There we go. So, as you can tell, this is different than what we did last time. He's going to unload everything in a big pile here at the front of the silo. Then he's going to go back to the field, and the leveling and compactor tractor is going to start its course now. There we go, engine started up, and now he's going to go back. And unlike last time, he's going to position the blade quite low. And unlike last time as well, he actually uses the entire width of the silo and shovels all the chaff down in a quite level compacting here, quite good level. Courseplay is brilliant in this. I challenge anyone to do this as good as Courseplay does. Leveling out the chaff, that is. So you can see he uses the entire width of the silo, which is good. So he's going to continue on like that for a little while. And in a little time, the other tractor will come. So you can't set up these courses without having a blade attached to the tractor. even the other course that we did in silo number 1, it needs the blade attached to the tractor and to the back of the tractor, so you can't actually use the front of the tractor. That's just how the courses works. As you can see, he is going to use the entire width here. That's quite a lot better than what we had in the other silo, and you can tell that he's really good at leveling out the chaff. I've tried it. I can't do it as good as Courseplay can. And now another transport tractor is coming. And this is the real test to see if it actually works when another tractor is approaching here. There we go. He detects the tractor and tells it to stop. This guy here detects the transport tractor and tells it to stop, so he can get out of the bunker. So he's going to drive up to the wait point now and let the other tractor unload and get out of the way. Now, another difference from the course that we made for Silo 1 is that he's going to have to wait a lot longer than he did in Silo 1, so he's going to turn off his engine pretty soon. There we go. It's a quite nice feature of Courseplay in Farming Sim 17. It turns off the engine to save the fuel actually, and that's really nice. Alright, there we go, and he's going to go back and level that out. Oh, we already have another tractor coming here. That was fast. Okay, so he's going to level out this chaff here, and we're going to let him do that for a while, and I'm going to come back later on and show you guys the how it actually goes here. So I'll let him sit here for a while, I'll let him do this for a while, and through the magic of editing once again, you guys are going to see another result here. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so it's been going a little while now, and we have about 5 loads I think in the silo now, and as you can tell, we have a little bit of a pile stacking up down at the end of the silo now. Now this is happening because we're in the filling and leveling mode. This is happening because we're in leveling and compacting, sorry. We're in this mode, and as you can tell, it's gonna make this pile bigger and bigger and bigger. So if we didn't set up the transport course to reverse into the silo, just have the transport course go straight through the silo, it will get stuck down there eventually, because this pile is just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So do keep that in mind. Another thing I want to tell you as well to keep in mind is the size of the trailer that you use for the transport mode. We go into here and go into tippers. you can see that we're currently using this one here, which contains 21,000 liters. I've tested it with this one here, which is 31,000 liters, and that goes well also. Same with this one, which is 40,000 liters. But be careful to go above this, simply because the compact tractor, this tractor here, and I'm going to show you now, it needs to push that pile that the transport tractor is unloading here at the front of the silo. It needs to push this pile back into the silo. And the bigger the pile is, the harder it is for this tractor to push it. Now, already with this one here, which is 21,000 liters, you will see that it is actually not as easy as you would think. And there you go. It's not struggling as such with this, but you can tell that it does have to push a lot of chaff behind it. So do keep that in mind when you set up these courses. Try not to use too big equipment, just for your own sake. It's just a good advice. Another thing that I've been testing out, that I can show you or tell you about is I had an idea that I wanted to make like a huge setup here, like have at least 2 tractors compacting at the same time, and perhaps set up a silage harvest on 2 fields at the same time. But you really want to, well, it can't be done. I'm sorry, but it can't be done. No matter how I do it, I can't have this functioning. The reason for that is, if we go into this tractor here, and we go into this one here, and this one here, the reason is this one here. Detect tractors in range of 50 meters. And I could set it to just Courseplay as, but then I would have to drive one of these tractors, and that was not the idea of this. The idea was to have 2 leveling tractors. Courseplay controlled both of them, driving in each silo. I tried to set it up with this tractor here driving in silo number 1, and this tractor here driving in silo number 5. And I tried my very best to get this working, but I just couldn't, because I need to have this detection zone at least 40 meters. Now, I'm not quite sure if this is 10 meters wide, but even if it is, let's just say 10, 20, 30, and 35 meters. So 40 meters if we take from the middle of this silo to the middle of that silo. That would be 40 meters. But I needed to have 40 meters because when I'm at the end of this silo, I need to detect a tractor that is up at this end of the silo. And I can't have the tractor drive in front of the silo, because then this tractor can't get out. So the transport tractor needs to stop before it reaches the front of the silo. And because of that, it has to be at least 40 meters. And because it has to be at least 40 meters, you can't have this tractor, this compact tractor, and this compact tractor running at the same time. They would cancel each other out. I did my very, very best. I really tried hard. I tried to set it up with this tractor at silo 1 at north end, and this tractor at silo 5 at south end. And I just, whatever I did, I couldn't get it to work. So I've tested it thoroughly, and I wish I could have it working, but unfortunately, no, it can't be done. At least not now, but perhaps in the finished version of Courseplay. I will try to, I will make sure that I have my Courseplay updated, and I will test it out regularly, so if anything new happens, I will let you know. Alright, well, we're going to let this one continue here, and we're going to come back to it in a little bit time when there's a lot more chaff in the silo, so I'll see you later on, guys. $716,746 liters of chaff. Wow, that is a lot. That's a lot. Seriously, that is a lot. But as you can tell down here at the end of the silo, we have a massive pile. Actually, if we go down here and look, That's a lot of chaff. And if you compare it to this silo over here that's done fermenting, we had, was it 520,000 liters in this silo here? And we currently have 700 and a lot. Let's just see. 716,000 liters. Now, I am working on field number 24 now. Field number 18 was done quite a long time ago. So, as you can tell over in the background, they're working on field number 24 now. So I set up a course for that as well. And here's a little tip for you. Now, this course that I set up for field number 24 over here drives on the road, and as you can tell, there's AI traffic on that road. Now, when I record this course on the road with AI traffic, if I record it while the traffic is there, I'm going to have to slow down for the traffic, which means that the Courseplay tractor will slow down for the traffic as well when it drives the course, even if there is no traffic. So you can go into settings in here, and you can simply turn off traffic. Now you can tell that there is no traffic on the roads now. So when you record the course for Courseplay, do make it a habit of yours to turn off traffic when you record it, because you can record the course at full speed. The Courseplay tractor will slow down if it encounters traffic when it's driving the course. So you can easily record it at full speed, turn on traffic again, and when the Courseplay tractor goes onto the road and gets stuck behind a car, it will adjust the speed of the tractor to the car, so it won't crash into it. So that's a little tip for you. As you can tell in the background, they're just about done with that field over there, so let's head over there and have a look. Actually, we're gonna go into this tractor here and stop him, because he's not gonna get more use, or he's not gonna be used anymore. So we're gonna drive him back to the BGA. I'm just going to leave him there for a little while. And as you can tell, the forage harvester has now done all of the work that it had to do. And Courseplay is kind enough to tell us that it's done now. So here we go, let's stop him there. And this one here, we're going to say drive now. And let's head back to this one here and say stop driver. There we go. So you can tell that tractor there, the transport tractor, is going onto the road, and he's probably going to get stuck behind that car up there. So that's a perfect way of showing you what's going to happen. Now I recorded this at full speed. So he's going to go up to full speed of this tractor, which is significantly faster than the car. Now he's going to encounter the car, and he's going to slow down to 30 kilometers an hour and adjust his speed to the car. And that works perfectly. So that's a little tip for you to turn off traffic when you need to, or when you're recording the courses. And here we go. So once he's done, we can go ahead and turn on or turn off Massey Ferguson for compact and leveling. It should be done with that pretty soon. So he's going to go park, and we can go unload. Now it's still Courseplay controlling this tractor, which is really filthy now. But you can tell there's a lot more in silo number 2 than there is in silo number 1. And this is working without any problems at all. I could continue on if I had more fields that I needed to make into silage. I could easily fill it all into this silo here until the silo was full. It wouldn't be an issue whatsoever. But if I had chosen to go with the drive-through method, this one there in silo number 1, now we didn't get stuck, but it was pretty close that we got stuck at 520,000 liters in that silo there. So that silo is, I don't know if it's a million liters it can hold. I don't know, but we're not using the full potential of silo number 1. And that's a little bit of a shame, actually. So I found it in my play of this, with my experience of Courseplay, that this mode here, where you are pushing the shaft to the end of the silo, and you are filling the silo by reverse tipping, I found that this method works the best. And as you can tell, he is filling up the silo slowly. We're almost half full in this silo. Here you can tell the level here. So it works a lot better than driving through the silo. Both options are there for you if you need them. I would highly recommend to use this option here that we use in silo number 2. That just seems to be working just a little bit better. So we're just going to let him continue on here, and as you can tell, it's going fine. He's not getting stuck, and he's compacting and leveling out pretty good, actually. There's a little bit of the hole here for some reason. I'm not quite sure why that is, but eventually that will get filled up as well if I were to fill more into the silo. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We're pretty much done now. Just gonna let him go on this journey here, and we should be done. So Courseplay is a great tool for this. Courseplay really works very, very well for all of this. And we're going to stop the driver there. And we just need 1 more % for compact. There we go. Okay. Okay, guys. That seems to be just about it for this video. I hope you learned something, and I hope you liked the video. Go ahead, press that like button if you did like it, and if you have any questions or anything you want to tell me about this, leave a comment down below, and I will be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. Just going to blanket this silo up because we don't actually need to put any more into it. There we go. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.